bottled red ale, my experimental red that I did for the for my club. Brewed it up back in March, and it is the red is 8 pounds 7 ounces Maris Otter, 9 ounces Flaked Barley, 7 ounces Crystal 150, and 2 ounces roasted barley. And then it was an ounce and a half of Fuggles at 60, and an ounce of Challenger, actually a Whirlpool for about 15 minutes at the end. So anyway, and the thing about this one is that I used an experimental yeast, Munich by Danstar. Their wheat ale yeast, and so like I said, it's an experimental thing. So we'll go in and see what happened. But this has been in the bottle for about 3 weeks, I think. So let's crack this open. Nice hiss on there. Popping a pour, as Christian Brew Bear says. Give it a pour. You can see that. And there it is. Half a finger head. Definitely red in the light. I don't know if you could see that in the light there, but definitely red. I actually was about 5.5 gallons. I put in, I think it was 4 ounces of table sugar to bottle condition. But anyway, just has a nice clean malty aroma. It really looks nicer not in the video, because when I look away it really looks like a nice red. But slightly sweet, a little bit of that roasted aroma, not too much, but head's kind of going down a little bit. That's okay. And nice and clear, pretty clear. Cheers, going in for a taste. Really nice. I had one earlier, actually about a week ago, and it's actually tasting better now. But it's got a little bit of that, you know, that roasted barley flavor, but it's slightly sweet. It's got a nice malty character to it. It's got that little bit of, you know, that little bit of bite that a red ale has. Goes down smooth. Carbonation's spot on. It's perfect. Not too much, not too little. That's I think as far as carbonation goes, that's right on. Perfect temperature too. It's been on the refrigerator for about an hour, but not really hoppy. You know, I thought I'd get more of the Challenger. I probably didn't do I've never done a Whirlpool, and I tried to do it. I don't think I was actually prepared. And then I said, oh, it says do Whirlpool, so you know, kind of try to do it a little bit, but I probably messed up on that a little bit. But let's go in for another taste. It's quite enjoyable because I've been brewing, if you've followed my videos, I've been brewing those blonde ales recently, and this is a nice difference. Actually, this is really nice. It's like a really, you know how you have, here's how I think it is. You have like you have pale ales, and then it gets a little darker as you go into this. like a red ale. Red ale has a little bit of that roasted barley, but not much at all. A little bit of dark crystal, but not much. And then you go into a brown ale. And brown ales have more roasted barley, more of the darker crystal malt, and then you go into your stouts and porters, and those are full on. And this is just a step down from a pale ale, or from like the blondes that I've been making, from like Pilsner and Munich malt, or Pilsner and Victory malt, or Pilsner and actually pale ale malt, which is what I've been doing lately. But this is really, really nice, very refreshing, just a classic style that I like. Very, very nice. One more. Goes down smooth. That is really, really nice. Well, anyway, there's my Irish red with oh, and one thing I wanted to mention also, actually, is I cannot tell that this is wheat ale yeast. There's no indication in here. Glad I thought to mention that. There is no indication in here whatsoever. I would never think this was made with a wheat ale yeast. Now, it acted like a wheat ale yeast in the fermenter, because I had to put I had to put a blow-off tube on it because it was so active. But if somebody would have actually given me this in a blind tasting and said, can you tell what kind of yeast it's made with, I would have never, absolutely never have guessed that it was made with Danstar Munich wheat ale yeast. And I think that's what it says. Of course, I'm trying to read it without my glasses. But anyway, cheers, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. The next one's going to be a blonde ale made with Victory malt. I'll see you next week. Cheers.